Assalamu alaikum, everybody. How are you? This is Lamia Al-Kulaili. I'm the president of and founder of AMASK, American Muslims of Suffolk and New York. I'd like to take that opportunity to wish you a happy Ramadan, and I pray to God for our strength to make us strong and to be able, inshallah, to finish the whole entire month. And I do have the pleasure to have Dr. E with me today. Dr. E is a board certified internal medicine, and I understand we do have a lot of questions as community, Dr. E, about fasting, who should fast, what should I do? So welcome, and thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to ask you a few questions about fasting. Okay. So who should fast and who shouldn't fast from the medical point of view?
From the medical point, diabetic, especially type 1, people who take insulin in general, should not be recommended to fast because they have tendency to get low sugar, called hypoglycemia. So if they get hypoglycemia, they can put their health at risk. So mainly diabetic type A should not really fast. Diabetic their sugar is not well controlled and they are not up to the numbers, they really should consult their doctor about fasting, but also if they are not doing well, the permission is given by Allah, inshallah.
Can a diabetic patient who his number or her number under control and they're doing well and their numbers are okay, can they fast and monitor themselves, or you highly recommend for diabetic patient not to fast?
Diabetics, it's not one thing. If somebody is controlled, they know what they're doing, they have a machine, they have like this control monitor that they put it on their, arm, and they can monitor their sugar, and they feel like they're doing well, there is no risk for their life or for their health, I think they can fast. If there is a risk and they put their life on the line, I don't think they should.
If there's any other diseases are not recommended to fast?
People with, like kidney diseases, like, their kidney is impaired or their kidney function is not well, they are not recommended to fast because they need good hydration, which means like they need to drink fluids most of the time. So those are also not recommended. People with severe condition like severe heart or liver or some other condition, or like if somebody has like a cancer or something severe acting, then I think it's not recommended for them because Allah gave the permission for those people not to fast, and it all depends on the condition and of the treating physician too.
What about elderly population? Let's assume someone who's elderly, mashallah, and his health condition is good and he's doing fine. Can he fast?
Elder can fast as long as they are not putting their health at risk. If they faint, if they feel dizzy, if they're not doing well, or anything that really will get affected from their fasting, then they get the permission. But age by itself is not a reason for people not to fast.
What about healthy younger generation? What is your advice for us when fasting? What should we do in terms of what type of food we should eat, what type of food we should break our fast with, recommendation on drinking of coffee and water and liquids and stuff like that? What do you recommend?
The recommended thing, what we usually do is we start our breaking fast with some liquids like soup or something warm. It's better. We start with some dates, which is okay. We don't really just rush to eat big meals, and then we take a small things, and then we do our Maghrib prayer, and then we take a little bit of time and then start to eat a little by little. And everybody depends on his ability to do things, but don't gush with big amount of sugars and starch, and try to be more healthy because you get the benefit of fasting. 1400 years ago, Allah gave us this fasting, which really protect our body from the inflammation and bad radicals, and it kills some cancer cells and stuff like that. Now the modern medicine say intermittent fasting. We're doing the best intermittent one by doing this, but when we break our fast, we have to be smart. Kulu washrabu wala tusrifu means eat and drink, but don't exceed.
Thank you so much, Dr. E. We really appreciate this information. May God bless you and bless your family, and happy Ramadan to you and to your family.
Thank you. Happy Ramadan to you and to everybody. Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak, and inshallah all of you will have a nice and happy Ramadan. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Happy Ramadan.
Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.